have two streamers. There we go. I have two streamers. There we go. Okay, we're live. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, James. How are you this morning? You're the first one to come and say hi to me this morning. Yay. Hey, you know what? You want to hear something funny? I found another roll of pennies I missed yesterday. It was hiding in the box. So I could have really smoked them. Do you want to come up in the chat? If I can invitation just to see. And here and live chat and there. There we go. You did great. You did great. Hi, David. Good morning. Good morning, Susie Q. All righty. Okay. You know what? I don't know what I'm doing to keep knocking myself out. But I managed to do it somehow or another. How's everybody this morning? Are you guys all? I don't know. I don't know if this is affecting. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. I don't know if this is affecting y'all, but the dust from the Sahara Desert is killing me. Oh my goodness. It is really bad. All over my car, all over me, and you can't breathe when you go outside. I hate it. Oh. trying to clean up some of my mess from the penny battle. I had pennies everywhere, all over the floor, all in, spilled in my drawer. It's a wonder my drawer even shuts. I made such a mess of it. Okay, that'll have to do. Hey, Brian. I'm sorry. I had my head in my drawer.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, we're gonna have to stop meeting like this on these 5 o'clock mornings.
I know. Isn't it fun? You guys are awesome.
Cloud the penny devil.
I won.
Oh, nice.
I won. In fact, I smoked them.
Why does that not surprise me after your night at the casino?
I know. And then look, I found the roll that I missed was hiding in the box. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, the night at the casino was so awesome.
Good morning, Kathy Durden.
I could not.
Good morning, Carlisle.
Okay, let me go back to here. Okay. I am going to put this up somewhere where I can put it up. And it is going to be where I'm putting all of the stickers that you guys are sending me until they can go on the quilt. So you have to remember to send me your stickers.
Yep.
And you have a new one, didn't you say?
I'm working on it.
Oh.
I'm actually, I'm going to have Amy, Misplaced Supergirl, design me one, because I like what she did with Treasure Trolls Michigan with the bridge and everything in his.
Oh, I haven't seen his. I haven't seen it. Hey, Kathy Durbin's in the house and Empyrean in the house. Am I missing anybody else? Oh, look, Brian's here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to send Paula a wake up.
Oh, man.
She's awake.
Paula early on a Monday morning. I don't know if that's too, I don't know. That would be dangerous.
I know. I was thinking that too. We'll see. I sent her a wakey, so we'll see.
Did they have the Q&A last night?
No, it's on Thursday night.
Thursday.
Good morning, Anna. Sunday night is the big show, but they're not doing one until this coming week.
Okay. The big show.
Yeah, that's where these people send things in, and then and they talk about coins. It's so good. And then one person wins everything that was sent in. I mean, everything that they put in the big show.
Right.
Probably not everything that was sent in, but so anyway.
Good morning, Anna Hutchison. Uh-oh. That's not the button. There you are.
Well, no, that's the other thingy bob. Hang on. There I am. I don't know what I'm doing to keep knocking myself off. I mean, I'm not doing anything that I know of. Who knows? I'm just breathing. Where's Red this morning?
Oh man, who knows? Guy's probably sleeping in.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
Everybody's up early on the weekends and want to sleep in during the week.
Listen, I slept all day yesterday, all day long.
Oh, I don't
After
doubt it.
Penny Battle, I went.
You were up for what, 24 hours or something like that?
Oh, at least, yeah, yeah. So, oh man, it was so fun though. It was so fun, and they do so well at uh, fighting this virus thing. I mean, it is amazing what all they do at the casino to keep everybody safe.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing. And you trip over people wiping the machines down with Lysol or bleach or whatever it is they're using, disinfectant.
Yeah,
And I mean, they're just everywhere. You leave a machine, it's clean. You leave
nice.
a chair, it's clean.
Nice.
It was awesome. I felt very safe being there.
They had they had the cleaning patrol on duty.
They did, and they closed the buffet, which I think is awesome. I think they should have. Um, but oh, it and then every like in the middle of the row of maybe four machines, and on each end they have Lysol hand cleaners.
Nice.
Then they have the stand up spray stuff all over the place. It's just really awesome.
I don't know if I could go to a casino without buffet though.
Oh man, I don't like buffets. I see too many people getting stuff out of buffets that are not clean, and then they put stuff back and they lick their fingers, and oh no.
uh, Good morning, it's Susie Q. Good morning, Linda Wallace.
What are you saying, Susie? You're back on your regular schedule now at 5 p.m. Eastern. The Low Dough Coin Collecting Show will be back with Car Wash Quarters at 8 p.m. Wednesday from the Ground Up Metal Detecting Q&A. Awesome.
Cool.
Packing to move 600 miles in a pandemic. Ooh, I don't envy you.
No, not at all.
Oh, that's terrible.
I can't imagine what that's like.
I know. I know. I know. Me either. Me either.
I just know how much of a pain in the neck it is to move around by yourself with a pandemic, let alone moving your furniture and everything else.
Oh, I know. Don't you know that would be a pain? Oh. Imperium, you want to come up on the screen? There's a thing somewhere. Who knows? Uh, there. There you go. Anybody that wants to come up is welcome. So, so Brian, I was playing this. I was playing this machine, then I blacked it out, and I went to the machine that was like three machines down because this couple had been playing it and they left.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started playing that, and they were playing one coin at a time, and I played max, which was three coins.
Yeah.
And I hit like triple bars and whatever the symbol was, and won like I don't know how much I won that time, but not enough that they had to pay me. So at that time, I had $2,000 on this one machine,
Nice.
and the woman that had been playing it walked by, and she looked at me and she called me a pretty bad name.
Wow, really?
I couldn't believe she did that. Yeah, and they left the machine. But well, that wasn't very nice.
Right. Move
But
your meat.
gosh,
As the old saying goes, move your meat, lose your seat.
Yeah, that's right. Can't believe it. I mean, my goodness, if she had said she wanted the machine, I would give it to her,
Yeah.
you know. But I wouldn't after her saying that.
No. No, but some people are just like that. They're just like, you know, I don't know.
They're unhappy.
I
They're just
need to
unhappy.
get started because that'll be a rabbit hole I'll go down for a while.
You know, some people are just unhappy with
Yeah.
themselves. They try to make everybody else miserable.
I mean, it's a casino. You're there to have a good time. Have a good time.
That's right.
You can get your machine. There's probably 100 other machines.
Exactly. Exactly. So, you know, no big deal to me at all. None. I just go to a different machine. Maybe I win on it. You never know.
Our casino, ours, I don't know about yours, but ours, there's these buckets that they leave around the machines. So, you can put your winnings in a bucket. Now it's all done on card, but I remember when it used to be, you'd grab a bucket and you'd go to your machine and you'd put your quarters or pennies or nickels or whatever you were playing in the bucket, stuff like that. Well,
Uh-huh.
people started getting to the point where they would leave their empty buckets laying around.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And if you went and sat down at one, you might be sitting at one that they'll come back and go, well, I left my bucket there. Well, there was nothing in the bucket. It was an empty bucket.
Oh. Yeah, try. Well, but now they have so many cameras, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
now,
I know what
now,
you're saying.
now they do everything on the voucher system. So,
Yeah, I like that too.
yeah, it makes it easier to just pick up and move on.
You know, I was in Las Vegas the first year they came out with dollar slots,
Mm-hmm.
and um, I mean, I had a blast. I'd put three in, and I'd hit a jackpot, and
Nice.
and we, my husband and I, had so many dollars in those buckets because, and they're so heavy. They had to get a cart. We
Right.
couldn't carry them. It
Wow.
was so. Of course, now you know you couldn't. There's no way now.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you the amount of silver dollars that went through that place.
Oh, wow.
You
I
know,
can imagine.
yeah. Then you don't get to. Now you just die to see them. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Brian. I don't know if you know anything about it, but or anybody else that's here. Um, when they paid me with a star note.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, I didn't know anything about it. I asked Jeff Stanley if it was anything I should, because it was different looking, and
Mm-hmm.
he told me that it was very, you know, that it was collectible. So, and
Hmm.
that I should keep it. And it turns out it's a pretty rare one, according to the thing he sent me to look it up.
The check my currency or whatever it is.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, it's not an old one. It's a 2013 series, but
Mm-hmm.
they didn't make very many.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
I've heard stories about
I was
people getting
excited.
odd stuff at casinos.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
this one was just odd looking,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, it's a $100 bill.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so I have $100 bill I don't want to spend. You know.
Oh God. Yeah, it's so hard.
So I mean, what
It's
do
so
you
hard to
do?
hold on to those. It's so much easier to hold on to $1 or $2 bills.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But no, I have not, Linda. What? I haven't gotten anything from you. And well, maybe. Are you talking about the one you sent for my mom? I did get that one, and she loved it. No, haven't gotten that. Nope, nope. Maybe it'll come today. Thank you in advance. I know it's going to be great. I love your stuff. It is so awesome.
She says she mailed it 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Holy cow, that's as bad as me trying to mail something to Red.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that about the truth?
Holy cow. No, I haven't gotten it. My goodness.
Yeah, I bet you're right, Linda. I bet it is lost.
Oh, that's horrible. Okay, how do you disguise a roll of nickels to go in the mail? I don't have a little box.
No. Shoot, when people send me rolls, I just get them in padded envelopes.
Really?
Are you sending them to Red, though?
No, this isn't going to Red. This is going to Jeff Stanley.
No.
Just put it in a padded envelope, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. Oh, Linda, I'm so sorry. I hate for you to do that. Wow. Okay, so I shall write Jeff a little note so he'll know who this is from. Brian, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. Got so quiet.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get my head out of the clouds.
Oh, the bottom of my drawer is coming off. I'm gonna have to work on that one today. I wonder if it won't shut good. What is today? The 29th. Okay, that's going to drive me nuts. I'm going to take that apart. I wonder if I could do that with a little tack. Y'all hang on. I got to go get a tack so I can fix my drawer. Maybe. Hold on.
All right.
I'll figure out how to do that. Okay. Get on the hammer. Okay. Let me get my hammer.
Uh-oh. I just looked for the hammer.
Wow, it's disappeared. Can't disappear. Found it.
All right.
Okay, now let me see if I can move this so I can fix that. Uh-oh. I
What
don't know
happened?
how you fix that. Well, I don't know how to fix it. I think I'm gonna have to take the drawer apart. You know how I am at taking things apart.
Uh-oh.
It's not the taking apart, it's the putting it back. Okay, I'm just gonna hammer this little tack in here just to see. There's nothing to hammer to. Now I'm gonna have to get David out here. Let him fix it. He's much better at that stuff than me.
Hmm.
Imagine that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Ouch. Okay, so much for that idea.
On to the next
Let's see
one.
if I can be back. There I am. Okay. Boy, it's kind of quiet in here with that pollen red, isn't it?
Hmm.
So now we know the rest of the story.
Yeah, everybody knows I'm such a chatterbox. How's it going, James Eller? Going good here. Just trying to wake up.
James was our monitor and scorekeeper for the penny
Mhm.
battle. Paula wasn't around.
Yeah, I seen that when I was watching for a little while. Looked like James was doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, yeah. I found a whole roll of 2020 nickels.
2020 nickels.
Well, I didn't find it. I got from the bank.
Yeah, that's something you just put away and sit on for a while.
You know, Jeff Stanley found a new discovery, and I think that it was on 2020s. And so I'm going to send these to him.
Like an error or a variety.
Yeah, he
Right.
it was on that YouTube community thing. But anyway, it was. He was telling me to. I don't do nickels, and he was telling me to um, be sure and look for them. And I said, I'll send you the. I'll send them to you. You look for them. I don't care. I just don't. I don't like them. And then Tyler, you know Tyler.
Going collecting with Tyler.
Yeah, bless his
Yep.
heart. He he was talking about his how excited, how much he loved the panda bears,
Yeah.
and so I had one. I told him I'd send it to him. So
Oh.
he's excited about that. I got to send it to him today.
Oh man.
He's a sweet kid. he just has a lot to learn, and he'll get there.
Yeah. Is he new to coin collecting?
Mm-hmm.
Is he? All right.
So when I get on his channel, I try to do a couple of giveaways for him. So
Nice.
just so he'll have something special.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, what are Red's up to? Let's see here.
What is it? Are you ready for your big auction coming up?
Well, I'm out. I ripped my shoulder out of the socket,
Oh, you
and I went to the VA.
oh,
I went to the VA yesterday morning to see what was going on.
what'd they say? Or probably haven't yet.
They did a CAT scan on it, and there are some tendon damage.
Oh,
There is some tendon damage, but they want to do an MRI. Unfortunately, they're only doing MRIs as an emergency right now, and this isn't life threatening. So they said when we reopen for regular business, we'll get an MRI of it. But until then, we're going to send you to physical therapy. I'm like, okay.
oh man, physical therapy on it and it's hurt. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. But I get it. They want to strengthen it up before they do any kind of surgery.
Yeah, that is so not good though. That is so not good. They say that that is one of the hardest ones to get over.
Yeah. Well, see, mine's been damaged for a while. I damaged it in Iraq my first go around, and I just dealt with it. But now it's worse. I'm 11 years older now, and so this stuff's getting harder and harder to recover from.
Yeah. I know I had knee surgery and I had them both done at the same time.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So, but I was determined. My granddaughter was graduating high school and I was going to go to her graduation come hell or high water.
Nice.
But I didn't get to go. But boy, that's what kept me doing all the physical stuff. And oh, God, it was hard.
Yeah, my mom went through knee surgery on one knee. She was supposed to get the other one done, but never did. She never fully recovered from the first one. And so she never got the second one done. And then my late wife, she had carpal tunnel in both hands. And she had one done. And it was so problematic that she refused to get the other one done. So.
Oh. Well, that's what he told me about my knees. He said, they're both so bad, you're going to really have a hard time if you don't do them both at once.
Wow.
I said, okay. Unbeknownst to me. But it wasn't all that bad.
Yeah.
The therapy is the worst part of it all.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I hear you.
I was so surprised that when Newcoin had his that they kept him off of it for so long because usually they want to get you up and get you walking.
Yeah. Yeah, even when Mom had hers done, they were getting her, she had it done at the Navy hospital.
Uh-huh.
And, they had her walking around the I don't remember if it was the same day or the next day, but I know it was quick.
Yeah, they had me up the same day. But yeah, usually that's what they want to do. They want to get you up and moving immediately.
Yeah.
course, you don't ever want to do it, you know.
Well, I know I'm going to have knee replacement surgery. I was terrible on my knees in my career. That's a problem with being a mechanic. You're always crawling around on them, leaning on them, everything else.
Yep, that's right. That is 100% right. But you know, the other thing is, if you've got a good doctor, you won't have any trouble. It'll be a piece
Yeah.
of cake. Easy for me to say now that I've had mine done. And,
Right.
it's over. But I'm not kidding you, Brian. I did physical therapy for 10 hours a day.
Wow.
After the therapist left, I continued to do therapy because I would to be in that machine, moving my legs, or I'd be walking, or I'd be doing something all the time to keep them trying to get it.
Yeah.
I was my doctor's poster child, he said. But then when he found out how long I was doing it, he chewed me out, told me to quit. I was overdoing it. Yeah. And then they wouldn't let me go to her graduation. I was so upset.
Oh.
I know. Fear of blood clots. Maybe I quit throwing things in the floor. Okay. Yeah, I lost my chat. There we go. There.
Yeah, Red must be sleeping. He hasn't even read my message yet.
Yeah. Well, they were on a lot yesterday, weren't they?
Yeah.
Push was, he was doing the, trying to do the sword. Did you ever get that finished? I had to leave. I didn't get to see that.
It didn't turn out.
Oh, it didn't?
No, only a part of it turned out. I'm not.
Aw. Too bad.
I mean, he had a couple, or he had a few good pours that turned out, but I think that one was too tiny. I don't think he bended it properly.
Yeah. What's
But
the,
he did have another closed pour that actually turned out really good for his first time.
oh, this is his first time to do that?
To do the closed pours, yeah.
Yeah.
He's done the open pours, basically push molds where you just push the item into it, and then you pour it on top. He's done those, and he does a good job on those. But that was the first; those two were the first time he did the actual closed pours where it was in the flask. So
you're saying sand pours? Is
yeah.
That? Yeah. Okay. I think those are so cool to watch. I love watching how they do that. I think they're very, very neat. Very cool.
Yeah, Bradley did a big copper pour last night. It was a ninja.
Oh, cool.
Ninja turtle weapon. I think once he gets done cleaning up, he's gonna put it up for auction.
Wow. So what's the favorite one you've done? You do graphite, don't you?
Yeah, right now I'm so new at it, and I was using a Devil Forge, but I ordered me a new electric furnace.
Oh, cool.
Which is a good thing because with the electric furnace, I don't have to live that big heavy crucible out of the Devil Forge. So we'll see if I can still do we'll see if I can still do the smaller one with my bad shoulder. Hopefully I can.
Oh, because with the electric one, the crucible isn't so big? Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, plus I can do it right here, and I can put it on my kitchen counter and do it. It's small.
Yeah. You just have to do little things, huh?
Yeah, I made a mistake, I think. I bought the Devil Forge, and the problem is here in San Diego, finding scrap is kind of a pain in the neck. You basically got to go to a scrap yard and buy it, or watching Craigslist and see if anybody's giving away like scrap copper and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
We're up where Red's at. He just drives around. I mean, people leave it right there on the sidewalk. Here you can't do that. They'll ticket you for leaving your junk on the sidewalk or on the driveway or whatnot.
Yeah.
Even though we're not an HOA, it's a city ordinance.
Yeah.
Bradley is a plumber by trade, so he knows other plumbers, so he can get copper and brass all day long.
Oh yeah, I bet. I have a good friend who's a plumber.
Yeah. Well,
Too bad I don't do that, huh?
Huh?
Too bad I don't pour, huh?
You can make some nice art with it. That's for sure. I mean, I enjoy doing it. I just need to get better at it. I need to get more practice at it.
What is the one that you like the best that you've done that you poured?
I did a silver sand dollar that Todd Miller won at the auction. That was my best one so far. But it's just
good thing Paula didn't see it.
Right?
Paula would have had to have that, you know.
Mm.
She's a very big beach person.
Is she really?
She loves the beach. And let me tell you, that woman can paint.
You know the funny thing is, I live like, and I've always lived like, basically it's a 5 or 7 minute drive for me to get to the beach, and I just don't go.
Oh man, I'd be on the beach with my metal detector. Thinking one day one of these ships would give up some very neat looking coins, and they'd wash ashore through a hurricane. That would be my best hope. I would love that.
Yeah, watching Red do close quarters is cool. I got a flask coming and I got some sand coming, so I'm going to try doing some closed pours.
Well, Red's really good at it, isn't he?
Yeah, Red just needs to slow down a little bit. He gets in kind of a hurry. Like he's trying to produce a lot of items at one time. So sometimes he rushes, and it hurts his work a little bit. So then he has to remind himself to slow down and take it easy.
I'm going to work on his stuff and Rocky's superstar stuff today.
Cool.
That's my goal. That is my goal today. And then fixing this drawer doesn't hurt anything either.
Yeah.
Get it fixed. I'm afraid if I hammer something, I'm going to hammer at the wrong spot and I'm going to screw it up,
Yeah.
Or I'll put the wrong kind of tack thing in there. I don't know. It looks good right there. I think Gleason here, he would do it for me. He laughed at me. I think I'll wait. I
see you there with the hammer. I'm thinking, uh-oh, that drawer's in for it now.
Well, I hammered something, but I don't know if I did. Nope, didn't hit a thing. Rats. Oh, you know what? I might could do it if I hit it right there. Okay, let me try this. Uh-oh. I think my tag might be too big. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, look at me fix. Nope, didn't work.
Oh,
I
darn
was
it.
proud of me and it didn't catch it. Yeah, I get David out here. He'll fix it for me. Well, so much for that idea.
You gotta watch out with the construction on some of these things nowadays too.
Hey, Bill. Good morning.
I remember I'd buy a real cool desk. I loved it. And then turn around in the drawer. It never fails. The drawer never, it works okay for about 5 minutes and then it starts screwing up.
Yeah, that's the same problem I'm having here. Except I don't know. If I could figure out where to stick the tag, I'd be okay. But I don't know. I'm just not very good at this stuff. But I can see that that's why this drawer, my other door won't shut because this top drawer is all screwed up. So, whoops, I will fix it. I'll get it fixed. Who else is in here? James wants to know. Bill 457, David Carlisle, Linda Wallace is in here. Susie Q, Imperium, Anna, and Kathy Durbin, Brian, and me. That looks like who's here. No, you're right. The new furniture is not made well, Bill. It is just not. Things, however, may start being better because I think a lot of stuff now is going to be made in the United States rather than China.
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to be more expensive too, but.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'd rather pay a little extra and get a good quality desk, than buying some of this stuff that you buy at IKEA or Walmart or places like that. Some of these places have particle board and plastic.
Hey, Johnny Ray, good morning. I missed you, didn't I? Didn't see you there. Yeah, you're right, Brian, and that's what you get. When we bought the house that we're living in now, they had this huge oak desk, huge,
right.
And they didn't take it with them, and so I called them, and they said, "Well, we decided just to leave it with the house." Well, I had to call some people to help me move it. It was so heavy. It's massive.
Wow.
But I mean, I could not pick up a corner of it.
Huh. Wow.
It is so heavy.
Morning, Johnny.
Johnny Ray, what's up? Johnny Ray Highway is in the house today.
Mm-hmm. The kitchen chairs that I've got. See, this house, my parents bought it in 1971. And the first thing they did is they went out and got some bar stools for the counter. And they're the same bar stools that we've had since before I was born.
They're much better, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
They're made out of the real stuff.
Yeah, they lived through my childhood, which is amazing.
My table that I have in my coin room is solid oak, and it is heavy. It has no leaf in it, but it's real long. Right. And I can't pick up one in end up, but it's so heavy.
Mm.
I'm having breakfast. This is why I put my avatar up there. I'm not going to eat in front of everybody. Yep, see, there I am. That's my breakfast. Peanut butter crackers.
Peanut butter crackers.
Yeah, it gives me energy.
Yeah, Bill. Yeah, you got to watch where you buy your beds from too. There's some places that have popped up that sell these off-brand beds. You're probably lucky if you get 5 years out of the sucker.
Yeah. My bed's about 20 years old. It's time to change it out.
Yeah, mine's 14 and it's sunk.
Yeah, mine's getting saggy.
I'm gonna have to. Mine's an old Sleep Number, so I'm gonna take the one side apart and see if I can figure out why it's collapsed and try to fix it so I get a little bit more time out of it until I can afford to get a new bed.
You know, a long time ago when they just had box springs, it was much easier.
Yeah. Yep. Now everybody wants the motion beds with the folding legs and the folding back and
The up and downs and
yeah.
I hear ya. I think it would be neat though to have. Bill was saying he got chairs out of a dumpster when the people moved, but you know that I have a friend who has a storage unit
Uh-huh.
thing, and people just walk off and leave stuff all the time.
Yeah. Yep. They don't pay the bill, or a lot of it's the person dies, and no family member, half the family doesn't even know there's a storage unit.
True. I love to watch that on TV. Those storage wars.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm afraid in a little town like this, you're not going to find anything too cool.
That's why I don't want to be cremated and put in an urn, because I don't know who would end up with me and where I would end up at.
You won't care.
I'm like, nah, just bury me.
It won't make a flip of difference to you.
Probably.
David says he does not want to be cremated. I told him, fine. I mean, it's going to happen, so I'll just burn you in the backyard. Nobody will know. Put him in the burn barrel.
Whoa.
Let me see what Bill wrote.
Thanks, Bill.
You're not in the basement, Red. I'm looking. Now you're in the basement. There you go.
What's up, Red?
You were just giving me a fair warning, huh?
Yeah. What's going on?
What are you doing, my friend?
I just woke up. Just woke up.
Did you sleep in your
I'm so sore.
You're sore? How come?
I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning.
The heck were you doing up till 4?
Holy cow. Mm-hmm.
And we lost him.
You froze and either that or you fell asleep, which is it?
No, he probably forgot to switch his Wi-Fi to data. There he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's too sunny out today.
So how's that manicured yard look?
That's fucking spotless, bro. She's a trooper, man. I'll tell you.
Oh man.
Ugh.
Won't be long for your auction.
Yeah. No, I know. Did you? Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what I was going to say now.
You need to wake up a little bit before you decide to drive.
Yeah. Not even drinking Pepsi for breakfast now. Good old Gatorade.
Okay, y'all. I guess see who came in. Hang on.
So where's Miss Paula Bloom at?
Hello, sweetie. Good morning.
Probably sleeping.
It's sleeping in, I'm sure, Red. You get that finished? I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
What's going on, David Carlisle, Big Dog Johnny Red, Bill 457. How's it going?
What are your plans for today?
I gotta ship your package today.
Oh shoot, that's right.
I gotta go meet my LCS guy because he wants this 12-sided die that I did.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the 12-sided die.
And then I got a guy called me last night. And he wants me to go look at his coin collection. He's looking at selling it.
Nice.
Yeah, they're all slabbed and graded apparently.
Nice.
But I told him, I said, I'm going to pay you great price for it. There's no hell way, you know.
Yeah.
Because there's no guarantee that I can sell it for that price, you know.
Yeah.
But I told him I'll give him a little more than obviously silver, you know. I mean, you know, I'll pay a little of a premium, but not overly, you know.
Right.
And then I also gotta take some radiators and stuff into the yard today too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Make a little money.
Yeah.
Make a little money.
Yeah. Yeah. I got about from what the wife and the son-in-law stacked up radiators like yesterday. I got two big towers, probably 50 in each
Wow.
stack.
Yeah.
I got to take in us the big long ones, right?
Yeah.
And
The ones that curve around the outside of the unit.
yeah. And then you know, like the condenser part that's like a triangle that's got the two smaller ends.
Yeah.
I got a big freaking pile of them too, so I got to take all of them. Like they're all cleaned and everything, so yeah.
Load them in your truck, or you gonna load them in the big truck?
I think I'm gonna load them in the big bin today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got one empty big roll-off bin, so I'm gonna just fill it up full of radiators today and just take it in and call it a day. You know what I mean? I mean, there's no point in me making 3, 4, 5 freaking trips with the pickup, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Red Marcus says that he's really excited about the flag pour.
About the what?
Flagport.
Flag.
Oh, yeah. So am I. I can't wait till that mold gets here, man. That's gonna be pretty awesome.
Mm.
Yeah.
Any packages arriving today?
I have no idea. Let me check. Let me check Canada Post.
You gotta wake up.
Just give me 1 second here. Let's see.
I'm so worried about your M&Ms.
By the looks of it, I doubt it. But I won't know that until around 12, 3 o'clock. But I don't understand. I mean, I had a package leave Mississauga on the 22nd. So there's no reason why it shouldn't fucking be here by now. And that's Joe's package. I mean, Mississauga is only fucking 3 hours that way, you know?
Well, it's been 7 days ago.
Mm.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, but see, I think it's Mississauga, like it's sitting in customs,
Oh yeah.
you know? So that's what I think, but who knows, right?
Oh, I gotta mute myself for a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, all this fucking custom shit is just freaking irritating. Like, it's crazy because my packages get to where they need to go
Yeah.
perfectly fine. You know, it may take an extra 2-3 days to get there, but it gets there.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like all the packages that I have coming to me freaking take freaking a coon's age, you know?
Yeah, they're freaking Canada Customs.
Yeah.
They want to tax you on everything. So we want to make sure they read all the labels correctly and scan all the packages correctly. So they can get you for every bit of taxes they can get you for.
No, I know. Like, I got dinged for that one package, so I sent it right back to the person because I ain't paying that shit. You know, like it's retarded.
Yeah.
You know, I've had people ship me poured silver, coins, everything. Never had an issue. Minute I get silverware, for crying out loud. You know,
Yeah.
freaking retarded.
Yeah, well, they're charging you taxes more than the item's worth. That's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, because I gotta pay like 3 different kinds of taxes, right? I gotta pay duty, and then I gotta pay freaking GST and HST, right?
Wow.
And then if it's a coin, I gotta pay for the factor that it's a coin, you know, tax on that, you know. And then if it's not bullion, because if it's a coin, then I gotta pay the tax on the silver as well.
Right.
You know, it's just fucking retarded, man. Like, they want to tax you 7 different ways on one fucking item.
Yeah.
You know? Stupid. that right there should be illegal in itself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, it's retarded. Yeah.
Imagine the taxes we'll be charging when we do the Medicare for All thing.
Yeah. Yeah. When are you guys doing that?
Okay.
They're still fighting about it, but if Uncle Joe gets in there, boy, he's gonna really push hard for it.
So what, like, you guys are gonna be kind of like Canada in a way with your healthcare then?
And that's what they want.
Yeah, you guys are gonna get fucked, man.
Nope.
What are you talking about, Brian?
It is gonna take.
If we go to the Medicare for All,
It is gonna take as so much adjustment just to get that Medicare kind of where it needs to be, and then get the public used to that.
Yeah.
You know, because they're gonna have to tax this, that, and fucking everything else in order to pay for it. You know what I mean? And that right there is gonna cause so many problems with the public.
Oh, it's gonna be a trickle down effect that's gonna suck for everybody.
I
Yeah.
don't think
The only,
happened
the only one that's gonna look good during all this is the politicians.
Right, but I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like that is one of the reasons. That is one of the reasons why I'm going for my Canadian citizenship, because you know, if I need surgery or something like that, right now they have the right to say, no, sorry, you don't have the money to pay for it. You know what I mean? Where if I was in citizenship, they would do it off the hop, and I wouldn't have to pay for that surgery. You know, the only downfall to that is the medications on the other end. You know, so if you're paying right now, let's say $100 for a med, you might as well times that by 4, because that's what you're gonna pay.
Yeah.
You know, so you know that's where they catch you in it. You know, there's no such thing as free. You know,
times like this may be glad that I'm in the VA system. So,
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I mean, but that's the thing, right? Like they may not get you here or get you there, but they're gonna get you somewhere. You know?
Oh yeah, they're gonna get you somewhere, and I figure there's gonna be taxes added to stuff, and
oh yeah,
you know, they're gonna have to pull money from every corner of the budget to pay for this disaster.
You watch your guys' gas will go up.
Oh yeah.
They'll start adding tax on your cigarettes.
Oh, they already do. They tax the heck out of cigarettes already.
Right. I mean, like, oh yeah, even your groceries, dude, they're gonna fucking tax them, man. You know, like you go grab a bag of milk and it's like $3. Well, now you're gonna pay $6 for it. You know.
Yeah. The whole thing is, it all boils down to one thing. If you stay with the system the way it is, which I don't totally agree with, but it's working and people seem to be happy with it, you're fine. But you start saying Medicare for all, and somehow it's going to have to be paid for.
Yeah. And then politicians,
you may not be paying the doctors directly out of pocket, but you're going to pay for it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, they got to get their green somehow.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, something that big can't happen unless all the little people suffer, you know? I mean, because you damn well know them big ass politicians voting for this shit. It ain't coming out of their money.
And the thing that keeps medical costs controlled is the free market system.
Yeah.
Everybody's competing. You know what I mean? So right now you can shop around for your medical if you want best, you know, the best you can get for the money you got.
Right.
You go to Medicare for all, there's no more shopping.
Nope. It's one flat thing.
Yep, you're gonna be stuck. Those people, the only people that are gonna be getting rich, the doctors, because they're gonna raise their costs.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Because now they're not controlled. They're not in a free market anymore.
Right. Okay. But at the same time, okay, the doctors may raise their costs, right? But the way that they do it and the way that it works out here, it's like, let's say, what would be a $20,000 surgery, let's say, would now cost $100,000. Okay.
Right.
But that's not, they're not looking at you in particular to come up with that $100,000 off the hop.
No.
You know, now they're taking $1 from every single person, you know, to pay for that surgery. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that gets paid. Which, in one hand, you know, yeah, I don't agree with, but at the same time, it's you know what? Without everybody in the society, it wouldn't be a society anyways.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's
It's
the way.
like here's a perfect example. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, LASIK would have cost you over $5,000 per eye
Yeah,
to get done. But because of the open market, as more doctors became specialists in that field,
yeah,
it drove the cost down because now there was competition between doctors to be able to do that job and have patients come in.
right.
Obviously, if you're still charging $5,000, you're not getting very many customers.
Well, exactly.
Not when the eye doctor next door to you is charging $2,100 per eye. You know,
Right. But I mean, you pay for what you get. You know, I mean, some surgeries you cheap out on, you get half-ass work.
yeah.
You know,
But that's where doctors have to be careful because they can be sued for malpractice.
Yeah.
So if they screw your eyes up, they still have the possibility of you going back and suing them for $1 million for making you blind or $10 million or whatever damages were incurred.
And see, that's another thing though. Okay, if it does happen, you'll see a lot of that malpractice suit shit going on.
Yeah, but see, now in the U.S., they'll be protected by the government.
Yes.
It's no longer an open system; it's a closed system. So you'll have to basically sue the federal government for
No. You can still sue the doctor itself and the hospital they work for if they fuck up somehow. I only know that because remember back when I had my heart surgery. Well, they ended up fucking some shit up when I first went in there. They ended up shooting me with penicillin.
Yeah.
And I'm deadly allergic to it. So, like, my wife said, you're suing. I don't even care if this is my hospital. You're suing, you know?
Yeah.
And I did. And my lawyer ended up suing the nurse and the doctor that was on my case, and then the hospital as well.
Yeah.
Right? Because, and it wasn't so much the nurse's fault in a way. Yes, it was because she didn't read my charts, but at the same time, they were so understaffed that they threw this nurse on an emergency inpatient when she's only been working in the hospital for 2 fucking weeks.
Right.
So she wasn't even properly trained for that department.
Right.
So it all kind of boiled down to, it was more on the hospital and the doctor itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, oh yeah, there's still malpractice suits going on. Like I swear there's one fuck every month. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know it.
Yeah. That's kind of how you weed out the bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, it just sucks at the same time. Someone's got to take that plunge for everybody else, right?
Yeah. Yep, David, I agree.
I don't think the medical for all for the U.S. is going to be a positive outcome.
No, I think it's going to be a freaking disaster.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, your guys' dollar will go down dramatically as well.
Mm.
I mean, that's what happened to Canada. I mean, our dollar is pretty much worth garbage, because we're so far in fucking debt because of our free healthcare.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta borrow money from this country, that country, and every other fucking country Just to
It's
keep it.
hey, it's an expensive feat.
Oh, it is.
An expensive feat. I mean, you're talking about. I mean, you think it's bad in Canada? Imagine America. Look at our population. Imagine that nightmare.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you guys got a lot more people in smaller areas, you know.
Yeah.
We're like in Canada, don't get me wrong, we got a lot of people, but we're spread it out in big places, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we got a lot of open country and I mean, shit like that, right? Like we don't
Right.
have, 400,000 people stuck in one city, you know?
So y'all didn't
Yeah.
miss me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't even know I was gone.
Yeah, of course I missed you.
Yeah, that's a good thing to say, Red. That's the right answer. Wonder where Miss Paula is today. She's sleeping in, I guarantee you, or she'd be here. I think she was gone all weekend.
Yeah, I think our most populated city would be Toronto. And I think it's like 150,000 people, but Toronto is also a huge, massive city. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's almost the size of fucking Manhattan.
Yeah.
But then again, you look at Manhattan's got almost 400,000 people alone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're packed in there like cattle.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are attracted to that, but there are people out there like, oh, I can't wait to go here. I can't wait to go there. I'm like, are you crazy?
Yeah. I go to Toronto maybe once a year, and that's it.
For me, man, it's like, you know what? Give me 50 acres, plant my house directly in the middle of that 50 acres, and put a fence around it all.
Yeah. That's why I love Raleigh.
That's almost what I did with that. That's almost what I did with that 40 acres in Texas I was going to buy.
Yeah.
I was going to buy the 40 acres and just put a trailer on it for the time being and live in the trailer while the house was being built.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true,
Yeah.
man. Yes.
Good morning, Maria.
There's not a lot of them, man. Like around here, you'd have no problem finding people like that,
Yeah.
The only problem with doing that, Brian, is you've got a big yard to mow then.
Oh, let it grow, Ida. Let it grow.
Okay, I see.
Just plant some trees up by the road, and then nobody needs to see what's beyond them.
Yep, I'll buy myself a little riding lawnmower. I'll crack open a beer and put it in the cup holder, and just kind of ride it around.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect. That is the way to do it.
Yep.
The only problem is to see that 40 acres was in Texas, and I had planned on at least 1 acre of that just being cannabis plants.
Now we know the rest of the story, Brian.
Yep. I'll never have to go to the doctor. I'll have all the medicine I need.
If you're not around people, you probably never get sick.
Yep.
Oh, if I don't empty my trash can today, I'm going to be in trouble. Everything's going in the floor. Okay. Oh, like somebody else is coming in. Recycling.
recycling boxes.
Yeah. Yep.
Keep all your boxes for shipping.
Yeah. Yep, we do a lot of that around here.
Mm-hmm.
Do a lot of shipping.
It is nice out today.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know.
So
We're
you went out, Red?
look at that. It is raining. I just looked out the door and it's raining.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
not
gonna-
raining here. The sun's shining.
I was gonna say we're supposed to have rain last night. Apparently, it came. I hadn't even looked out the door yet this morning until right now.
The sky is it's out. It's nice.
This is driving me crazy.
I might go to the beach later.
Okay, I'm gonna clean out my desk drawer, and then I'm gonna fix that drawer.
Unless you're gonna David fix it.
Huh? Well, he's not around, and it's gonna drive me nuts until he shows up. So he'll probably still have to fix it, but because I'll probably screw it up. Oh my gosh, where did I get all this stuff in my drawer?
Probably full of pennies.
How did they the note? That's why I can't find any notepads. They're all stuck in my drawer. Oh, yeah.
I bought a notepad. I bought a notepad because I'm terrible about, I'll get mail and I kind of have my mail filed here. And then if I go to an auction, I'll grab an envelope and I'll start writing on the back of the envelope what I'm buying. So I bought a notepad. I wouldn't do that anymore. And now I can't find the notepad.
Yeah, I understand that one. If you could see what all I had in my desk drawer here, you would say.
That's why I keep a notepad on my phone, because I carry my phone everywhere.
Yeah, I should do that.
Well, Ida, if my notepad shows up in your drawer, just send it back to me, please.
Okay, maybe you never know.
Just take pictures.
Never know. See what I found here? Little magnifying glass thing. And there's no telling what's in here. Oh my gosh. Here's two of these little things, these little tiny thumb drive things that probably go with mouses, and I didn't know they were here. And I don't know what they go to. All right.
I can't wait. I can't wait till all that molds are done, man.
Right?
Until the what, Red?
Until
I got a bunch of molds being made, so
Oh.
it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Are you gonna do them? Are you gonna do it? Pour them online?
Am I gonna what?
Are you gonna pour them online?
Oh yeah.
When you get them? Oh, good. Okay, now I've got this drawer here. How do I get it off of the thing? Oh, there it is. Okay, got it off the thing. Oh, this. Oops. Now I can't find my hammer. Oh no. Uh-oh. What did I do with my hammer?
Oh, I just realized
Disappeared
too.
under all this.
I got a bunch of radiators in my storage too. Let's take those too.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna clean one of those out and get rid of it.
Oh, I'm working on it, trust me. I've my indoor units. I've cleaned out 3 of them already. I still got 1 more to finish cleaning out. I'm gonna keep my outdoor unit though, like my work one,
Yeah.
because I mean I do a lot of pickups in the city, right? So
Boy, imagine all that money you're going to save. You can use some of it to get internet at the apartment.
yeah, no doubt.
I'll mute this so y'all don't have to listen to me hammer.
All
I mean,
right.
I could get internet at the apartment. I just don't want to pay $400.
Oh my God.
You know, it's freaking retarded. And that's
what
just
I'm saying.
that's just the hookup.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know,
You would figure as many people as probably lived in that apartment, you would figure it'd be wired already for cable or for internet.
well, it probably is. They probably just got to push a button.
Probably.
Yeah. Now that the bill every month would be $178.
Damn.
Yeah, it's freaking ridiculous.
Are they really, Maria? They're hoarding toilet paper again? Yeah, good thing I stocked up on toilet paper.
That's one department I never had to worry about.
I had like 8 rolls before the pandemic, and I'm finally down to the last of those 8 rolls. And then I got two things of toilet paper that are 9 rolls apiece. Good morning, AZ Coins.
What's up, AZ? Oh man, yeah, like let's just slam on the fucking brakes, you idiot, on the highway. Gotta love people like that, eh?
Oh my God.
That guy almost went right into the ass end of him. Thank God for 2 lanes, right?
Mm-hmm. Quick switch.
Right.
Quick switch.
Like I don't get people why they do that, man. I mean, it's 100 on the highway. You gonna go slam on your brakes?
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. It happens here all the time.
Y'all will be happy to know I fixed my drawer
Ah, good for you.
all by myself.
Oh.
All by myself.
Okay, but it still works. It's still a little crooked. What makes it crooked? Must be this thing that it rolls on.
Time do you wake up, right?
About 5:15.
I think they've got that in the wrong spot. Okay, let me look at this. I may have to do some more work here. Yeah, see, that needs to be up.
Yeah, I don't like the instant Gatorade at all, man. But I gotta slow down on the pop.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get my screwdriver to fix that one. Ouch.
Yeah, I got to start going and getting some Propel or something. Get off the soda myself.
You gotta start what?
I got to start buying Propel or some sort of drink, something other than sodas, because I'm drinking a bunch of sodas too. I got to stop.
Yeah, that's just the caffeine in it. Eh?
Nothing's wrong with caffeine.
Yes. Caffeine seems to like rot up the gut all the time.
All I'm down to when it comes to caffeine now is my sodas. I gave up the energy drinks and I gave up the coffee and.
Okay, why won't this screw come out? y'all.
They made me stripped.
Well, how do I get it out then?
don't?
I don't.
No, you just add in another one.
Okay. I'm going to try this again. Wait, it is just not doing anything. But it's turning, so you think I could pull it out. Okay, where's my screwdriver? Okay, let me see. Screwdriver now. Oh man, everything, one thing is 50.
Monday.
Okay, I got the screwdriver. I want to bend this little thingy. Well, how do they get it in the first place if it's screwed up?
So you know what John did to me last night?
What's that?
He sends me weights on he sends me new weights on everything. And instead of doing ounces Troy, he weighed everything in ounces.
Yeah, I told him the aluminum, brass, copper, stuff like that to do in ounces, and the silver to do in ounces Troy.
Is there that much difference?
Yeah. Well, how many silver pieces does he got going on? I think just
hold on. No, he's got the 1 of 1 that's silver, and then he's got a silver deer skull. Oh, I see what he did. Okay, it's easy to figure out. It's no big deal.
Okay.
I got it out.
Yeah, deer skull's pretty nice, though.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that 1 of 1 though, man.
Man, I think it came out pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't expect John to pull that off, to be honest with you.
No, I didn't either, man. I didn't either. I did not expect that at all.
No, that's pretty epic.
Yeah, like he basically jumped from down here to up here and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, I couldn't even have did better than that.
Okay. Okay, I need some more tack.
So where you headed, Red, for breakfast?
No, I'm going to the work storage.
Oh.
I'm thinking about starting a new stream, and I'm going to call it Ida's Repair Shop. What do y'all think?
There you go. She don't make quilts no more. What are you talking about?
That will never be the same again.
Yeah. Monday morning, you see all the scrappers out, you know,
Mm-hmm.
taking their shit from last night into the yard.
Uh-oh. What happens when the wood splits?
What happens? What?
That's probably not good.
That's not a good thing.
No.
Okay. I'm fixing my drawer. I'm not tearing it up. I have no idea. Y'all have last. Maybe still in there. They go all regular needles, sewing needles. They'll be up there with the other ones, I think. Other than that, we don't really use them too often.
Let's see. What's up, James?
Maybe I'm using the wrong one. Try that. Okay, got that one too. My drawer is almost officially fixed. Got the almost from home. Okay, y'all, I'm done. I got it fixed. Maybe. Yay! And it actually works. Hooray. How about that?
All right, now pack it full again.
Yeah, let's see if I can figure this out. That's not gonna work.
What is that, Brian? Or Red?
What?
What is that on the picture? Oh, that's your ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Got my desk put back together. Now that it's all nice and clean, and it will be. Well, okay, let me see if I can. No. Oh, sewing needle. Okay. Alrighty now. Let's see if I can get this back to normal. Whatever normal is. Hey Gleason, you missed it. I fixed my drawer.
Oh, what's up, Gleason?
And I did, well, I really didn't have to take it apart, but I fixed it. That was pretty cool. Let's see here. Can't believe I had all this stuff in my drawer. It's not going to fit back.
Oh,
I found my tweets. My headset. Yo-yos. Gloves. Look at my seam ripper, y'all. They are. That's what I use for little bitty, really sharp.
what was it, Ida? I missed it. I'm sorry.
Ripper. Look at that. It's stainless steel,
Oh, nice.
surgical steel. Really, 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 really sharp.
I bet that thing slices through seams like butter.
It does, and it also slices through fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And we have all.
Yeah, I'm used to the old-fashioned seam rippers that have that little high spot and then that curve and that little.
Ball at the end of it. Yeah. We don't use those too much around here. Nobody really likes them. Once you have this, you wouldn't like it either. These are super, super, super cool. Tools away. Don't have any more of those tags. Use them all. Okay, be right back. Nelly, did you find one? Yeah. Oh, that is pretty cool. My door works. And it works good. Okay, guys, I guess I'll need to get off and go to work
All right, Ida.
because if I don't, I won't get it done.
Okay.
So
Well,
thanks everybody for jumping in and Brian.
yeah, we will talk to you later on.
Yeah, you guys have a great day. Be safe. Be careful, Red.
All right, see you guys later.
See you later.
Bye, guys. Thanks,
Bye.
everybody in chat. Talk to you soon. Hugs.